Hello, this is Jaden Sofa, and you're listening to Deep Questions. I have with me today Max Feltz. You want to introduce yourself?
It's pronounced Feltus.
I knew that. All right.
Thanks for having me back.
So today we're going to discuss if you were to take the Earth and shrink it to the size of a grape and pop that in your mouth, what would that taste like?
I love this question because I think there could be multiple right answers. So I don't really know, but my favorite theory is that you've got everything good in the world that tastes really good and that you love to eat. And so all that stuff in the world, then you make the world, really tiny, and all that stuff is compact right in there. So when you pop it in your mouth, it's like all the good stuff like you ever imagined, and it's like heaven in a bite.
Wait, so you think it would actually taste good just because...
All the good stuff, isn't it?
All the good stuff, but the Earth's like mostly dirt, though. How's that gonna...
No, it's mostly water, but...
Well, yeah, the surface is.
Yeah, true. Wait, so would it be like...
Do you think it'd be like it's gonna pop once you get to that molten center, it's gonna...
Spicy center, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hot, I'd imagine.
Yeah, like the... I wonder how that's going to work, though. If you have it like a size of a grape, how's the water going to be still there? Will it still be like contained by the atmosphere of that tiny grape?
Yeah, it might just be like maybe the candy is like a little sticky, just like a little wet to the touch.
Yeah, like a Jolly Rancher that's already been licked a few times. Yeah.
And
then the real question is, how many licks would it take to get to the molten center?
I mean, that would depend on where you're licking it at. You can slurp that water up, but...
Yeah, I also like the idea of it being kind of, like, not the taste, but it itself being kind of like a truffle. Those... What's the brand? They're really good. Like, they're crunchy on the outside, and you bite into them, and then they're smooth and soft on the inside. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called, though.
I don't know. Those truffles, but they're really good. But thinking that maybe would be kind of like what it would be like eating... the Earth.
Yeah, I imagine it'd be like textured on your tongue. You get like mountains and stuff. Just a little bit of
trees are kind of
roughness,
crunchy.
like a hard candy. Trees. Oh yeah.
Yeah, trees and grass.
Grass.
And this doesn't. We're not including all the people on it, right?
We could include all the people. I don't know. Do you think? There's a lot of life on Earth, but it'd be pretty spread out, so I'm not sure if you'd actually notice the taste once it's shrunk down so far. People and animals.
And buildings. We can't forget about the buildings.
Yeah, the architecture.
It'd be kind of pokey. It'd be like...
get like little bits of metal in there stuck in your teeth.
Yeah, it'd be like eating a chicken nugget that hasn't been deboned yet. So, I think, might not be too pleasant experience eating grape-sized Earth.
Got like the tall. What about the like really tall buildings like the Empire State, just like flicking off on your tongue?
Yeah, it's like, ooh, ow! I gotta pull out the Washington Monument. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Then
those darn pyramids. Dangerous.
Yeah. What about clouds? Would the clouds still?
Clouds.
So that's like water, but before you get down to the true surface.
It'd be like a mist in your mouth kind of thing.
I can see that.
I can't be like, imagine holding the Earth, like in your hand, the grape-sized Earth, holding it, and be like clouds like floating around it.
Just that'd be gnarly.
Yeah, that'd be really weird. And then you have to think about like the cold and hot parts of the Earth.
That's
so like
true.
The Antarctica is like really cold.
Oh yeah, but we got the equator. Although the sun's not really going to be playing on it once we've got it shrunk down.
True. So would it all be cold then? Be like a frozen grape?
I don't know. Well, the inside still be hot because it's got all that pressure.
True.
So when we shrink it, does it still have the same mass? It's going to be a really heavy grape.
For the sake of convenience, we'll say that it doesn't.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you're still going to have that molten center.
Yeah. Imagine biting into a grape and then all of a sudden, like, the middle being super spicy and hot.
That'd be weird.
It'd be a weird grape. That's what the Earth would be like. There you have it. It'd be like a grape truffle lollipop.
I could see that. Now, there's more that we got a whole bunch of other planets to go through here.
Yeah.
Let's start at the front. What do you think about Mercury?
I'm not an expert on Mercury, but have you ever tasted Mercury metal? I don't know.
I haven't tasted Mercury. I don't imagine it tastes great. It'd have a very metallic taste.
Yeah. I wonder if it'd be kind of like iron, like get that potassium. I don't know.
Yeah, just it'd be hot, probably. Well, because it's so close to the sun.
Yeah, so I wonder if it has like an even hotter center.
I don't know.
Like the middle, it's just burning. Like as soon as you put it in your mouth, like I wonder if it would all be hot then.
Yeah.
It'd be like eating a Hot Pocket right out of the microwave. Don't do that at home. Don't. I've done that.
I've done that as well.
Have you really lived if you haven't put a Hot Pocket straight out of the microwave into your mouth? I don't think you've lived until you've done that.
All right, now what about Venus?
I really don't know.
Venus is similar to the Earth in some aspects, but it's kind of more wasteland-like.
Which, like, Greek goddess that was named after Venus? Is it?
Either
or is
Greek
it Roman?
or Roman. One of them, yeah.
So it was a lady?
I think most of the planets were named after Romans. I'm not...
You mean, yeah.
Roman gods, yeah.
Yeah, so I imagine, like, a very feminine taste of the Earth. I don't know what that means. But, yeah, so probably, like, sweet, but also sour. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a really wild guess for Venus. Who knows?
What about the moon? Earth's moon.
The moon.
Almost.
So it'd be like
that
that baby grape in the bunch.
Yeah, it'd be tinier, but...
Yeah.
Well, if we're shrinking all of these to the size of a grape, they'll all be the same size, actually. But...
Oh, okay.
That one doesn't shrink as much.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like the idea of the moon being like that baby grape in the bunch. So imagine, like, when you get grapes at the grocery store and they're, like, in bunches, and you take one bunch, and that represents the galaxy, okay?
Okay.
So we've got Earth in there, Venus, Mars, all that. And then you have that one baby grape that hasn't, like, fully formed yet, and that's the moon. And also other baby grapes for the other moons.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm imagining.
I feel like the tinier ones are juicier sometimes,
Yeah, but they're also usually more sour, aren't they?
A little bit, yeah. So you think the moon would be sour just because it's got the flavor squished down?
Yeah. It won't have as much flavor, like, as much as the Earth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously it'll taste like cheese because that's what the moon's made out of.
I mean, that's been confirmed in Wallace and Gromit. Have you ever seen Wallace and Gromit?
I have.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scientific evidence that the moon will taste like cheese. So it'd be like a cheesy grape. Cheese and grapes is really good, actually. You haven't had cheese and grapes before?
No.
No, you gotta try it. So take, like, those blocks of cheese, slice a square, and then put a grape on it, put it in your mouth. It is heaven.
Okay. I know they
cheddar cheese.
Yeah, I remember they do something like strawberry and cheese at the start of Ratatouille. Or not at the start, but at some point in Ratatouille when he's like...
Yeah.
We got these flavors, now we can combine them.
Yeah, Ratatouille taught me a lot. I haven't tried that, though, yet. I need to try that. But cheese and grape, definitely eat that. So imagine eating the moon and the Earth together. So
together.
You can just, like, take the moon, like, slice it up, add some Earth.
All right. What about Mars? Mars is fairly similar to Earth.
Yeah, I think a lot of people imagine Mars to be, like, hot, like the red planet, but it's not. It's not that hot.
No, I thought it was fairly cold, actually, and it's got ice on it. At some point. So you're just gonna be sucking on this planet, and then you're gonna notice two little rovers.
Oh no, that's so sad. No, do not eat Mars.
Curiosity can join opportunity.
That's so sad. Moment of silence for them.
Opportunity. All right, that's it.
Yeah. Plenty silence for them. But yeah, don't eat them. They'd be like that one part of the grape that's like really sour. Like the rest of the grape was fine, but
I think it'd be more like the kernel and popcorn that gets stuck in your teeth. You're like, I gotta get this rover out.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's exactly it. Then we got the big planets, right?
Yeah, well, we could. There's an asteroid belt. I don't really know if you wanted to just combine all those asteroids and just put them like pop rocks, throw them in your mouth. Probably won't taste very good.
No, that's an interesting analogy though.
It's just like rocks, probably.
Yeah, like rock candy. I don't know.
I doubt it would actually taste like rock candy.
No, if only.
Jupiter. Jupiter is a very interesting one to consider because. I don't actually. I've kind of haven't paid attention to planets as much as I used to, but aren't we not even sure if Jupiter actually has a surface?
Right. I think I've heard that too. Like it's just gas.
Like there may or may not be a surface, but the conditions there are so horrible we can't. There's no way to tell, and everything we've sent down there gets destroyed in its atmosphere because it's just.
Or that just proves that there are aliens on Jupiter and they're taking down our ships every time.
There's just massive defenses.
Yeah. Yeah. Star Wars kind of thing.
So I think if you're eating Jupiter, it might be like you go to bite it, but it's just kind of in your mouth, and
it'd be like what are those? The jelly beans. We have the two flavors, the bad flavor and the good flavor.
Yeah.
Jupiter would be like that bad jelly bean.
Okay, but it wouldn't even be a solid or a liquid. It's mostly gas. So it'd be like have you ever had those spray candies where you just spray sour stuff in your mouth?
No.
Oh.
Am I missing out?
A little bit. I wonder if it'd just be like
spray candy.
All of a sudden I have a taste in my mouth.
Huh.
You got like lightning going through that atmosphere. Maybe it tastes kind of shock you a little bit.
Yeah.
Like licking a 9-volt.
Yeah. Then you get like a surge of electricity through your body. Then you become a superhero, and you call yourself Jupiter.
What do you think the red spot tastes like?
I don't know, something red, cranberry, raspberry. I don't know.
Yeah. Saturn's an interesting one. It's got that ring. How's that going to play into this?
I think you could take off the ring, and imagine it being like those. What are those? The lollipop rings? Like you stick on your finger, lick them.
Ring pops.
Ring pops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just stick Jupiter onto its own ring, then put it on your finger.
Are you talking about Saturn or Jupiter?
Saturn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just take Saturn out of its ring, put the ring on, stick Saturn on your finger on the ring.
All right, and then you just eat.
Then you
Saturn.
eat it just like that. Yeah.
It's kind of like yellowish.
It'd be lemon flavored.
Lemon.
Lemon lollipop. I don't think I've had one. Is there such a thing? There's probably such a thing. I wouldn't try it.
A lemon lollipop? Wait, you've never had a lemon lollipop?
I don't think so.
They're pretty good.
I'm just not a fan of citrus. Like orange, no thanks. Lemon, nah.
Alright, I'm looking up planet compositions right now just so I can know what they're made out of.
Ingredients.
Jupiter and Saturn are kind of close to the sun in chemical composition. They're mostly hydrogen and helium. They're about 75% hydrogen, 25% helium. So
imagine eating them and then having that helium voice.
Yeah,
yeah. I just ate Jupiter. That kind of thing.
Yeah. And then hydrogen. What does that even taste like? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to try though.
Imagine it's not very good.
Nah.
So, okay, you said for Saturn you'd put like the ring on a thing, but what if would you actually bite the ring and eat it?
No, that's for barbarians. You lick the ring. That's what you do.
You lick the ring. What does the ring taste like though?
Plasticky, yeah, which is really nasty. But yeah, that's if you want to eat the ring, or you could just wear the ring and say, "I'm wearing the ring of Jupiter or Saturn. I'm wearing the ring of Saturn like the rest of my life." Just brag to your friends.
All right, and then
we haven't even talked about the sun yet.
No, we're gonna go back to that. Shoot, this is embarrassing. I can't remember if Uranus or Neptune is next. It's Uranus,
I don't
right?
Know. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm gonna check that real quick.
Uranus.
It's been so long.
I know.
I used to know all of these very well.
I knew it for like the 1 week back in elementary school, and I had to memorize it. That was it. I forgot.
Yeah, did you have to make like a little model or something with the...
I didn't go that far. I was lazy.
Yeah, Uranus is next.
Got it.
So, what do you think that's going to taste like?
I don't know. It'd be like that one food that just doesn't have a taste. That's what I'm hoping.
I mean, there's an obvious joke here, but...
Well, yeah, but we'll try to avoid that right now.
It probably tastes very icy and cold.
Yeah.
Like almost give you frostbite on your tongue, like licking an ice cube.
Yeah, an ice cube or like that hard snow, make it into a little snowball. It's kind of hard.
Like just crunch it up into a snow cone. Just
yeah.
Yeah, Neptune's pretty similar.
Yeah.
Just I don't know.
Might have a little more flavor.
It's got named after the god of the sea, so maybe it's more. I don't know.
What does water taste like?
It just tastes watery, just like ice.
Okay, we'll just say it tastes like sea, like water, like salt water, So salty. That's what we'll go with.
Yeah, and then do we want to do Ceres, Eris, and Pluto?
We'll do Pluto just because,
Pluto,
like an honorary.
Are you one of the people who thinks Pluto should still be a planet?
I do.
All right.
Like, it's been part of the family. Why kick it out now?
I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah, I mean...
So Pluto, I mean, that's pretty much just Uranus and Neptune again.
Yeah.
Bit tinier.
But again, if we're imagining the grapes, it's the smaller one, so it'd be more sour.
More sour.
Yeah.
More juicy.
Yeah.
A lot of flavor in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess we go back to the sun now.
Okay, obviously hot.
Really? What makes you say that?
I don't know, it's just a guess. So it's like, it'd be like if you put like something in the oven for like ever, and then forgot until the next day, and you finally bring it out, it's like burning the house down. Like, ooh, let's eat it now. Eat it, and you die.
How are you even... That's unfortunate. How are you even gonna hold it though? Because it's gonna burn your fingers just trying to pick it up.
Fork. Definitely use a fork with the sun, or a spoon.
Yeah, I imagine that's gonna burn your tongue right as soon as you touch it.
And it starts making the utensil hot.
Yeah. And then
so you have to eat it pretty quick.
It's gonna taste like it's not even just fire. It's got plasma and stuff in there. That's gonna
lots of flavor. Obviously, it'd be like if you took all the spicy peppers on the earth and added them to one to make the spiciest thing.
Well, spice and hot are very different flavors.
True.
So,
but we're just like imagining that burn your tongue off kind of thing.
Yeah, your tongue's just gonna be gone. And the sun's also much larger, so it's gonna be
that big chunky
denser.
Grape. Yeah.
Grape, yeah, be a bit heavy.
Did you ever build those catapults when you were younger? Those little wooden catapults, put the spoon on the end, like glue the spoon on so you can like pull it back, put something in the spoon, and pew.
I think I did some stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think about. Like, you have a whole bunch of grapes, and you put them on the catapult, or like one at a time, like pew pew, just like that, and you get the sun, like the really big one, put it on there, pew, it hits your brother right in the face, and it hurts. Yeah.
All right. All right, this is just a hypothetical going off this question. What if we did the reverse? We're going to take a grape. We're going to blow it up to the size of the Earth. This is the Earth now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think would be interesting about living on that?
I think it would, again, depend on how far away it is from the sun. Because, like, you know, did you ever, like, freeze your grapes in the freezer, you know, for later? Like,
No.
I don't know.
I would just put them in the fridge.
Yeah, that's what I do. But, like, my mom, like, would put grapes in the freezer and then bring them out and eat them pretty soon after bringing them out of the freezer, so they're like really cold. I don't like that. My teeth are really sensitive to cold, so I don't like that. Get, you know, tooth freeze. But like, imagine you making a grape the size of the Earth, sending it out into space, and it like freezes.
Yeah.
So then you go on there and it's a frozen grape. And like if you dig far enough, you get past the skin of the grape into the green part of the grape. That's really squishy.
Yeah. Oh, wait. We didn't even... Are these green grapes or purple?
That's a good question.
That's very important.
Yeah.
I've been imagining purple grapes this whole time, but...
But then it's always green on the inside.
That's true. It's not easy being green.
When I was little, I would look at green grapes and be like, "Oh, it's a naked grape." Sometimes when I would eat purple grapes, I would peel off the skin, the purple skin.
I've never peeled grapes.
You've never done that?
No, I've always just popped them in my mouth and...
Yeah, no, definitely try it. Peel off the skin of the purple grape and just eat it in its squishy greenness.
Okay.
And it's actually really satisfying.
I have to try that sometime.
Yeah, I don't know. I love doing that. It's like, you know, it's like cutting off the crust of your bread. I don't know.
I can see that. I think we're going to go to a quick music break real quick. We will be back. Hello, and we are back with Max Feltis, correct?
Got it right. There we go.
Okay.
Feltis.
So we've been talking, this is deep questions. We've been talking about if we were to shrink the size of the Earth into a grape and then eat it, what would that taste like? Then we moved into other planets, and we briefly discussed if we expanded a grape to the size of the Earth, what would living on that be like? We've been talking about grapes a lot, so I want to know, in your opinion, are raisins really just grape jerky?
I'm going to take the crazy answer and say yes.
I mean, because they're dried out. They're just...
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can't argue against that. It really is. I never liked grapes, but I mean, they're really weird. Like, I guess if they were tougher, just like beef jerky,
just like really hard to chew and get through. Just
it'd be really weird. Like it's like, honey, I'm going out hunting. Make sure to take your grape jerky. Like just chewing your grape jerky forever and ever. I don't know.
So what do you think it'd be like if we raisined out the planets, just dried them out and then ate them?
I mean, some of them are already pretty dry, but
That's true. Most of them don't have water.
Yeah. But like if we take one that does have like water, dry it out, eat it like a grape, but that's a raisin.
Dried out earth. Dried out earth grape.
Now that'd be weird.
That'd be weird.
Just chewing on that earth.
Just chewing on the earth isn't weird, but once we dry it out like a raisin, that's...
And would it be like a really multicolored raisin? Yeah, that'd be weird. Or would all the colors just like smush together and make that ugly brown?
That's a good question. Yeah, I was imagining shrinking the earth just into a grape. It'd be kind of like green and blue spotted, some browns in there.
Yeah.
Raisioning it out, it's going to get a bit lumpier. If it even worked, if it worked like a grape raisin.
But then if we're also talking about it like that, what if we take the grape and make it into wine? Or just grape juice?
Into wine. Oh. I hadn't considered
ferment that earth.
Well, probably have a very earthy taste.
Yeah, probably. And you'd have to wait a long time, so it'd be like really stale earth.
Yeah.
And by that time, everybody would be dead already. All the living things would be dead.
That's true. What about drying out the sun into a raisin? It's already burning hot, so could you even...
Be like spicy jerky.
Spicy jerky.
Yeah. Right out of the oven.
And then the ice planets, do you think they'd crack? Just kind of like crumble? Or I guess they'd melt. Couldn't really raisin them.
It'd be like a really delicate, like ice cube. Yeah.
That's fair. So you're on the raisins or grape jerky train? You're on board with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I mean that's kind of... It could be viewed as an offense to, like, real beef jerky.
What makes real beef jerky different, in your opinion?
I mean, it's all in the taste, and like, when you bite into it, oh, this is really bad jerky, like someone messed that up. It's not like you take the meat and you make it jerky, It's not like really good and fresh. I don't know. It's like chemicals, all that. I hate that. So, like, Walmart has really bad jerky. Don't get Walmart brand jerky. It's really bad.
Maybe that's why I don't typically like jerky, but it's I just can't chew through it. I don't know if I have weak teeth or...
I mean, beef jerky is partly supposed to be like so you can like chew on it for a long time. It keeps you from getting hungry.
It takes me like serious effort to chew that and rip it off.
Maybe your problem is you're taking too big of a bite at a time.
That's possible.
You could like just try to take a smaller bite so that it's easier to fit in your mouth and chew. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're just going for the fat part of the beef jerky first. I don't know. But
all right.
Yeah, but like get good quality beef jerky. Like I know back in Greenville, on Woodruff Road, we have a beef jerky outlet. That's what it's called, beef jerky outlet. It has like tons of different kinds of beef jerky, all the kinds. It's got sauces and everything. It is really good. I've tried a few of it. They have like exotic kinds too. We have ostrich jerky. We have crocodile jerky. You name it, jerky. They got it. So I definitely recommend going there. They've got good quality jerky from any species.
All right. Do you have any last comments on this grape raisin debate in the planets? In closing?
No, but I do want to end with saying that I'll admit a raisin is grape jerky, but I want to classify it with, right next to beef jerky, because beef jerky is heaven. Grape jerky, which is a raisin, is hell. I hate raisins.
That's fair. I'm just going to ask you one last thing. This isn't really related, but just real quick. How do you feel about Trick Cereal's discrimination against adults?
I'm okay with it. Just because I'm not the hugest fan of it. So, I'm past it.
I was disappointed when I turned 18.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Yeah. Imagine the rabbit being like an adult rabbit with a deep voice. I want my tricks. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
All right.
That'd be all adults. All adults would be that adult rabbit trying to get the tricks. I don't know where I'm going with this, but...
I don't know either.
I'm fine with it being for kids. Adults, we can eat our cheese and grapes. I would like
We're going to have to try that now.
Try it. I highly recommend it. Cheese and grapes. Cheddar cheese and grapes. So good.
All right. I think that's all we have for today, but you can join us next time for Deep Questions, Fridays at 5. Adios.